have yellow tape to open doors. Doors closing.
Yeah, so that was from our European manufacturer. That was they're like facing people? Or
It doesn't matter, it's when you get off,
yeah.
it's almost a problem.
Yeah. That's the thing, right? It was a perk that we could put in, and for some people it was something interesting, right? So it's not something that this manufacturer does. So this is very much standard seating now.
Yeah, I always took it at the Viva.
Yeah.
You might go south of Viva.
Yeah. Well, you always knew you were on one of our buses when you saw a TV. So we have a lineup here of vehicles. The vans are used by our inspectors to do the inspections at terminals or on-road observations. And then we also have the small vehicles, the e-vehicles. Those ones are for the operators to go to and from their routes. To swap seats with buses and bus operators that are available. We have three. This is the biggest one, but we have three. Which one? That's fine. We'll do that afterwards. So now we're entering the maintenance side. This is where the buses are parked before they enter, but we're going to be entering on our right-hand side past the two rows of buses that are in kind of queue for maintenance. For some obvious reasons you'll see. There is the like a white wall that's actually a whole drive-in paint booth. So there's a whole body shop in that part of the building so that we can do on the spot maintenance. So that whole white there's all paint booth. And then we have different styles of maintenance bays. We have drive-over ones where there's a pit and the maintenance person goes underneath to get into the vehicle. Otherwise, you'll see that we have these movable stands. So these come to where the axles are and just in the spot lift up the vehicle. Doesn't matter if it's a 40-foot or 60-foot. And then there's also in the ground lifts and hoists as well. So everything's laid out with the idea of to use the space very efficiently. Our e-buses are maintained on this side here. You see the specific scaffolding that's needed for them. And then these are all drive-in, drive-out bays. So intended for the different sizes of buses that we have. Our bus numbering convention, if you take a look around, you'll see that the unit numbers, the first digit or two digits tell you the year that this bus was put into service. So like this one here is a 26, so this is brand new. But the Van Hool's 13, so 2013, those ones here. bunch of the old seating is here.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's being replaced.
So the buses that have like the full, like that do like the full like wrapping with advertising.
Yeah.
Do they do that on site here?
On set here. Yeah, they'll do it either in the like actually the roads there or in the inspection area. Just the light's a little bit better there, so but yeah. We prefer that, and it's done on the property here, then it's sent to some garage, and we lose the fuel, the time, and everything.
Yeah.
So as we enter here, this is the new area that was the expansion that was completed last year for this facility. And all of the e-buses are now stored in these first couple rows with the charging at the ends there. So the cables can reach either both end of the e-buses. All of these ones are the electric buses. Okay, so for those that want to get off here, we can do that now.
Touch yellow tape to open door.